Welcome back to the channel. This is Matt Cart, where me and my beautiful wife Veronica go out to garage sales and thrift stores and sometimes the Goodwill bins to find things to resell on our eBay store. We're going today on a Sunday. We haven't had really good luck so far in Calgary's Goodwill bins on Sundays, but you know what? There's always room for that to change, right? And maybe today is going to be that day where things change and we finally actually get some good scores on Sunday. There's usually a lot of people who go there on Sundays who hunt for the shoes and stuff. Whenever they bring out a massive bin of shoes, there's always like a fight, not necessarily like a fist fight, but there is some shouting and stuff. Maybe we'll actually get some of that on camera today if we have some of the same crowd. But nonetheless, we are here also grabbing a coffee at Tim Hortons. Hi, good morning. We are off to the Goodwill bins. Let's go. Yeah, this is a first. We're like the only people here right now, and they're opening the doors. Wow, that is just bizarre. Well, I guess we get first picks. Not too many toy bins though, right now. So I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Look at this. Complete first season of Game of Thrones. That's a DVD. It really sucks when you're going to the bins and they only have one toy bin out. That's usually what we like to go for on the channel more than anything else. So I had to improvise. So I went towards the clothing and we started picking out a few things. Some things I actually kept, some things I put down, but for the most part, we didn't have a crazy good score when it comes to clothing, but my wife always does better than I do. I found an Abercrombie and Fitch shorts, jean shorts, not bad. Look pretty cool. And my wife found some a Roots sweater.
Extra large.
Yes. And then you ended up getting a Lululemon sweater. It's funny, you would never think it was Lululemon until you check. There it is, right there at the top.
5 years later.
So what's going on with this now?
I don't know if it's real because usually Lululemon they have that symbol.
Yeah, there's no symbol.
There's
there,
no
yeah.
symbol. I can't find any tag with the size. So I'm probably just going to leave it behind.
It's weird because it feels good, but yeah, you're right. So no, don't want to take a chance on that, even at the bins.
First time I actually was grabbing a lot of plushies. I usually stay away from the plushies because you have to wash them. Some of them really stink. There's like weird stains. Like some of them carry a lot of dust or germs. So I usually stay away from them. And they're they're just tough to clean. It's not like you can wipe them down like toys. You have to throw them in like a wash cycle and then dry them up. And sometimes the drying cycle could actually damage them a bit. You don't want them to be damp either and have that weird smell. So they're very difficult, very delicate, but we actually found some really good plushes today, including some Build-A-Bear stuff and some Pokemon plush.
It's like Gun, you know Gun, the brand? It's like a big funny, yeah, so I don't know. It's Batman, it's kind of funny. I don't know. I clean it up, might be okay. Got a sweet Build-A-Bear right here. Look at those Batman logos. Throw that into your bin. Nice. This Calgary Stampede laptop bag, it's like brand new. It's pretty sweet. Also got some like satchels, some purses here. Interesting looking Low Pro. What is this? Oh, Rockport. I think it's actually a pretty decent brand. Let me check in here. What do I got? Okay. I'm gonna zip this. You never know. Sometimes I check these for money. And there's something in there. Hold on, wait a minute. No way. Hey, Veronica. Veronica. Look, it's a $1 bill. American bill. Inside here. What the heck? Okay, that's weird. And being in Canada, that's even more weird. Well, it's Rockport. Rockport's a pretty good brand too, so I'm gonna keep this. I don't know, I'm really considering grabbing this one right here. I don't know, it's like a pretty cool looking laptop bag. It's like brand new almost. Now I want to start searching for everything. Yeah. I'm gonna put this here. Like this, I just can't believe how this is like brand new.
So this was interesting. I went right in front of an Umbreon and I saw that there was a girl beside me that was in front of a Pikachu. Now, there were quite a few Pokemon plushes throughout today, but I found this to be a very interesting interaction because if she would have went to the left, she would have grabbed my score. And if I would have went to the right, maybe I would have grabbed her score, but I was just trying to get what was right in front of me. And I think she understood that as well. She probably would have loved to grab my Umbreon, but she ended up getting a pretty sweet Pikachu as well.
Pikachu.
I kept getting Pikachu throughout the day. It was wild. From old vintage ones to Detective Pikachu, it was quite the score at the Goodwill bins.
The most we've ever had at the bins. 10 pounds of stuff. Hi, good morning. I'm guessing $13. $13.50. Oh, I was close. So this is the haul we got at Goodwill. A lot of the stuff was not filmed, unfortunately. We were here longer than I was expecting, and I turned my camera off, put it in my pocket, and I took it out every once in a while. So we ended up grabbing this DC collection by Jim Lee Joker shirt. Definitely needs a wash. Not bad. These Volcom jeans that I found earlier in the day, which are really, really cool, definitely also need a wash, but I like the Volcom jeans. They're a really good brand. What the Twill high waist skinny fit. Not bad. I couldn't find the exact sold comp on these, but I know Volcom jeans, they actually sell well. My wife got this mostly for Etsy. We're going to start an Etsy store. Something like this would sell on Etsy. I wouldn't know anything about that. My wife is a lot better at understanding what clothing goes with what platform. I don't know much about clothing at all. Tommy Hilfiger, another thing my wife picked out. And right here, this is an interesting looking Roots shirt. It's a nice sweater, I should say, not shirt. Really, really cool, kind of like paint splatter. Obviously some stains. These are all going to be washed. These ones I picked out because I know that I did an interview recently with Thrift on Fire, and he says mall brand stuff. So Abercrombie & Fitch is definitely mall brand. They were selling in store for $7, didn't sell. Probably paid maybe 50 to 70 cents for that. So Build-A-Bear, interesting Batman logo all over this. So I didn't even, at first I was like, what is this? Picked it up, saw this, and was like, oh, that's a good sign. Build-A-Bear, definitely a great pickup. I'm not sure how much this will sell for. If I find this comp, you'll see it on the screen. Umbreon, I couldn't find the exact sold comp for this one. I did see some listed ones that look very similar to this. Normally Umbreon does have yellow here, not blue, so this is kind of like a variant version of it. We have the Squishmallow here. First time buying Squishmallow. Don't let me down, don't let me down. And then I got 2 Pikachus here. Actually 3, geez, I forgot. 3 Pikachus from very, very different eras. Detective Pikachu, really new. Tomy, this is probably from like 2014 era. What's the, not 2016, so a little bit older than this one. Definitely needs a clean. And the old, look at this super vintage Chonkachu. He's a thick boy. And this is from 1998. Very, very cool. Nintendo. Definitely a little bit of a wear on the eyes because it's super old, but nonetheless, pretty cool. I've seen the sold comp for this for 40 bucks. That was actually pretty recent. And then we got this Gund right here, a Gund Bear. We've actually picked up Gund Bears in the past at like Valley Villages in Toronto. Not bad. DC. I don't know what the year this is, doesn't say the year, but it's not bad. I saw some sold comps for around 20 bucks. Pretty cool. And here's some random stuff here. My wife picked this up. This is a Pokemon. I think it's called Panseer. Might be wrong on that, but not bad. The tag was destroyed though, but pretty cool, cute little plush. A few My Little Pony stuff that we found out throughout the day. I don't even think we filmed any of these. Not bad though. We are definitely going to add these to the collection, and then we usually lot them up. And then I grabbed some ties. I don't know why. I just saw Harry Rosen. I'm like, Harry Rosen's a pretty good brand. I don't know anything about ties, but it was selling for $7.50 in store. I don't know. Not bad. I can probably advertise that. Maybe I'll be wearing a suit with this on. And I grabbed this one, Park Lane. I just thought it looked pretty extravagant. $5.50 though. I'm not sure if this is a good buy either. I don't know. I really was just like trying something different out on the channel, because ties are something that I always look for when I'm like wearing a suit, and I have only a few, and I thought, why not grab a few? If I don't sell them, I'll probably use them. My wife's already shaking her head right now saying you're an idiot. But nonetheless, hey, this is what reselling's all about. You're learning, right? You're learning as you're going out and sourcing. Some things we know sell well, like Lego and video games, but then there's other things that we're still trying to figure out, like plushies. We haven't sold a lot of plushies yet, but this one I thought was just super cute, very vintage. This is probably one of my favorite scores of the day. And then we obviously have a few more here, so not bad. We're building like a Pokemon collection out of nowhere from this channel, so that's pretty wild. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a like down below and let me know how much we're going to make today in the comment section. With that being said, may your carts always be full.